Okay, so here's how you download maps to your GPS. First, take the software, which you have City Navigator, I have City Select. You put it in your CD-ROM drive. You take your USB cable, plug it into your USB port on your computer, take the GPS, flip it over, flip this tab up, and stick that in there. Turn the GPS on, and once it comes up, it's going to try to locate satellites, but since I'm inside the house, I don't want it to do so. So when it's on this screen, I'm going to hit Menu, and use with GPS off is the default. I'm going to hit Enter. It says the GPS is off. It's only not getting satellites. It's turned on. Now I'm going to start up the map source software, which is right there. I have several different maps. I have USA Roads and Recreation, I have Topo, but I'm going to go to City Select North America. You probably won't have to make that choice. And I'm going to zoom out to maybe 100 miles. And now I can see like New York, Rochester, whatever. If I were going to take a trip from maybe where you are in Connecticut, whoops, I'm on the wrong thing. Right now I'm on the route tool. Up here you got to select this area map tool right there. Select that. Then you can highlight a bunch of maps. Okay? And then what you're going to do is say, click on this button that says Send to Device. And it's going to pop up and say, what do you want to send? I'm going to only send the maps to the device. And now it's going to build an index and send those to the thing. It's going to take 11 minutes, 6 minutes, 4 minutes. So I'm going to stop the video now, but that's how you get maps into your GPS. Okay, so now to download routes into your GPS or create routes, the first thing you want to do is select a distance here that is big enough so that you can see cities and towns. And then go over to here and switch from the map tool to the route tool, which is the little line thing. Then you're going to go down and say I want to go from Pittsfield to Cummington. I draw a line and it generates a route. And this is using auto routing, so it just took the highway. Now there's an option you can do, which under Edit, Preferences, you can say I am a bicycle. I want to avoid highways, toll roads, maybe if you're on a road bike you want to avoid unpaved roads. I don't really care. I'm going to say OK. And then I'm going to go back and delete this route. Notice that the route's 22.4 miles by highway, and it says 32 minutes it's going to take. I'm going to do the same route from Pittsfield to Cummington, and now it took a totally different route up through Hinsdale in Peru and that way, because it thinks I'm on a bicycle, and the new route's 25 miles long. That's one way you can do it. Okay, there's another way that you can do this, is you can go to Edit, Preferences, and say Use Direct Routes instead of Auto Routing, and then click OK. And then I'm going to start in Pittsfield, and I'm going to start drawing points along Elm Street, William Street, Dalton Division Road, keep going up, and like that. and that's another way that you can create a route where it goes exactly on the roads that you want and doesn't use auto routing. Don't mix the two modes. I tried that once, and when you download them to your GPS, it doesn't work. It gets confused. Once you have your route, you can click on the send to device, and you can send just that route to your GPS. And that was a very short route, so it's already done. Okay, I think that's it for the software. Now we'll go out and do it for real using the GPS. You don't even need to use the software other than downloading the maps. The GPS is capable of creating a route using auto routing to where you want. Okay, so I'm in the car. I'm going to turn the GPS on. I have it plugged into the cigarette lighter. As soon as it gets the satellites, which it's doing right now, I'm going to show you 3 different ways to navigate to where you want to go. Okay, got the satellites. Let's try the route first. We created a route. I'm going to go to page, page, page. I'll go to routes, and this is the route that I have. I'm going to hit enter. Hope you can see these things. I'm going to hit enter. I was hitting page right there to get from page to page. And now I'm going to hit navigate. Well, see how that is on, that's highlighted. If I click on the right arrow, it goes to map. If I click on the left arrow, it goes back to navigate. I'm going to click on navigate, and then I'm going to click the enter button. And then it gives me choices of following it off-road or on-road. And if you were going to try to beeline it through the woods, you'd choose off-road by hitting the down arrow. But if you're going to go follow the road, you want to use the up arrow, choose follow road by clicking on enter. And then it will calculate the route, and it will tell me that it's 9.4 miles away and which direction to go. So that's one way. The other way, a second way that you can do this is, back to my Pittsfield to Cummington example, I'm going to click on find. Whoops. I'm going to click on the find button right there, which is the second one down on the left. I'm going to click on cities, but you could also choose an address. And one thing you got to know about addresses is sometimes there's a town like Bloomfield, Connecticut, and then there's the Bloomfield Township, Connecticut. And it seems like more often than not the township has the streets, and the town without the township part of it does not have the streets. So just be aware of that. But I'm just going to go find the city, and it's going to come up with cities near where we are. And these aren't even cities, but I'm going to click on menu down here. I'm going to click find by, it's already on find by name, but if it weren't, you would hit the up and down arrow. So I'm going to say find by name, and then I'm going to start typing in Cummington. And the way you do that is you get this little keypad here, and you use the left and right arrows to go to C. You hit enter. You use the down arrow to get to the U. You use the up arrow and the right arrow to get to the M. You wait a sec, you click M again, and then to get to the I went the wrong way, but then you go over to the I, and I'm going to check the screen. Cummington, Mass is listed at the very bottom of the screen, so I don't have to type anymore. I can click OK, and then I can use the down arrow to select from these. At Cummington, Mass. Then go to is the default. I'm going to click on that.